welcome to What's Up Westchester, episode 34. We are part of the Kim Marinas team at Houlihan Lawrence. I'm Elizabeth Pittman, and
I'm Yvonne Nilsson.
And welcome Yvonne back to the show. She's been on behind the scenes for the last several episodes. We're glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today, and thanks for watching. Today we have a really good bit of content for you today. It's almost summer, or it is summer, and some of us are scurrying to try to decide what we're doing with our kids, or how we're filling in some gaps. Maybe kids are going away, maybe you're going on vacation, and you have like a few weeks where you're just not sure what you're doing with the kids. So we have scoured the local area to come up with some great ideas and some great options where you can send your kids. So we are going to highlight all of that in the comments for you below the show, but we're going to talk about a few highlights. Yvonne, what are your kids doing this summer?
So I have two girls, and they are rising 9th and 7th graders.
Okay.
So this year I am going to put them in a writing camp.
Mom of the Year.
I know, academic camp.
Academic camp
Exactly.
for the win. Okay.
The good thing is that it's only in the morning. So it's only from 9 to 12.
Okay.
So they still have the afternoon to lounge by the pool, to do other fun things.
Absolutely. Watch Netflix.
Exactly.
All the things teenagers want to do.
Yep.
Right?
So
Okay.
it's at the Windward School.
Okay.
And it's in White Plains. So
Okay.
they offer programs in writing, reading, science, and it's great. Like
that's
last year they
wonderful.
went, last year was their first year, and they went. At
Okay.
the end of the summer, they came back, no joke, with a whole binder of all the work that they have done.
Okay.
They learn about things that I think is the lost art somewhat. Grammar.
Grammar. Wow. The
Yeah.
lost art of grammar. That's
That's-
amazing.
I know. Like
Conjunctions.
conjunctions, complex sentences, organizing.
Proper sentences.
Exactly. So I think like writing with precise vocabulary, all those things are needed.
They
It's
are.
academic writing though. So
Okay.
it's not creative writing.
It's
a little
academic
different.
writing.
It's
Okay.
academic writing.
Okay.
So if you want, you can sign up in the afternoon too.
Okay.
And they have some fun things like drama. You know,
Okay, more of
yeah,
the-
exactly. Like,
more of
you
the
know,
creative side.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sports, things
Okay.
like that to kind of balance,
Okay.
you know, to the rest of the day.
I understand.
And they both learn a lot of things, and I
Good.
really like it.
So
And
you're
I-
doing it again this summer.
So we're doing it again this summer.
Okay, excellent. And so we'll link it. We'll link in the comments.
Yep, exactly.
If you are interested in maybe having the best of both worlds, having a little academic, and then having the afternoon off,
Yep.
you can click through and get registered for that. So if that's not your jam for your kids, two options in Rye. You have the Rye Art Center, which has an enormous schedule of activities, mostly all creative. So all the music, all the arts, all of pretty much anything you can think of, they offer for different ages. Your teens can find something to do there. And we spoke with them yesterday, and most things aren't full. So you can register even the week before. You may not get your first choice, but if you have gaps in your schedule this summer and you want to find a place for your kids local in Rye, the Rye Art Center is the place to check out. And then of course we can't forget the Rye Nature Center. And of course we're talking about older kids here, but both of these programs offer for littles also, for younger kids. But since we both have older kids, we're sort of honed in on what can we do with our teenagers. And what's great about Rye Nature Center is they have a lot of excursion type based camps.
That's great, yeah.
For a week. Maybe it's a kayaking camp. So again, we'll link that below, but that's really sort of a great draw when you tell your kid, oh, you're going to camp next week. They're like, what? But if it's kayaking camp or something, it's a little bit more exciting. So those are two other options in Rye. And then what else?
I have heard great things about the camp at SUNY Purchase.
Okay.
Like many moms have raved about this. And I think particularly for kids who love sports. It's
Yes.
called Future Stars.
Okay. This is
And-
your sporty camp option.
Exactly.
Viewers.
And I looked on the website.
Okay.
It's amazing. They
Okay.
have 3 indoor basketball courts, 3 outdoor basketball courts,
Okay.
Olympic-sized swimming pool,
What?
tennis court, 14 of them.
Okay.
I mean, really, if your kids, I think, are into sports,
This
I
is
think
the
this is a
place.
great option.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I called also
Okay.
this morning, and they said most of the programs still have openings.
Still have openings.
So, and the other great thing about this is that it's only 1 week So it's flexible. So then sometimes when you're going away that week, you know,
Yes.
going to grandma's or going on
Yes.
vacation, whatever it is,
Okay.
and you have that 1 week slot to fill,
Right,
I
right.
think this is a
This
great
is a good
option.
fill-in.
Exactly.
Okay.
And more so,
Is it all day? I mean, like
it's 9 to 4.
9 to 4,
So pretty
yeah,
much,
pretty much
always
all
a
day.
full day, yeah.
Okay.
And they have other things too. So for those who are not sporty,
Right.
they have like theater. They have arts. They have
Okay.
3D printing. They have app development.
Okay.
They have singing. They have swimming. They have chess. I mean, the offerings are amazing.
and they won't let them spend the night though.
I'm
That's
sure the kids
amazing.
would want to do
That's
that.
amazing.
Right.
That's amazing. Okay, so those are a lot of good options, and I have friends that have done SUNY Purchase, and their kids have loved it. But I know some, like for working moms or with other kids at home, it's
Right.
sort of hard if you're not close to SUNY Purchase. That might be a little daunting, thinking about getting your kids back and forth, or maybe you don't have a carpool situation. So what I've had some friends do is hire a teenager to
That's
do
a
the
great
driving.
idea.
Because there are a lot of teenagers who are driving who maybe
Yeah.
don't have, or maybe they have some flexibility this summer
Yeah.
and they'd like a job. So that's an option
That's
too.
a great idea. Yeah.
That's another really good option. And then another place that's sort of totally different than the other ones we've talked about is cooking classes at Sur La Table. There's two
Fun.
locations in Westchester. You have Yonkers in the Westchester Mall. And they offer some pretty adorable options for kids and teens. They have 2-day baking sessions. They have 5-day classes that are, we looked at the menu and it was a 5-day American road trip theme.
Wow.
So the kids go, they do barbecue pork one day, they do soda can chicken one day, fish tacos one day, Italian something one day. It actually made me really hungry, but it was amazing, and all of that is online on Sur La Table's website.
Okay.
But if you have a rising baker or a budding cook, you could do that. And again, these are things you could fill in August.
That's right.
When maybe their town camp ran out, and you're just looking for a week or something to fill
To
in.
fill in. Yep. I get it.
This is something you could do.
I have one more.
One more.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the Steffi Nelson School of Dance.
Okay.
So this place is very
This is
special
for your
to us.
dancers.
Yep. I
Okay.
have 2 dancers,
Okay.
and this is where they go to school.
Okay.
They also have summer camp, and
Oh.
it's amazing. It goes from 2-year-old all the way to
Oh.
16-year-old.
Okay.
So I saw even a program for preschoolers,
Oh, that's
and
cute.
it's called Storybook Dance Camp. So every week there's a theme, like it could be Cinderella, Peter
Okay.
Pan, you know,
Okay.
all that, and they kind of, you know, have movement to go with that
to
story.
go with the story.
which is really, really sweet.
That is really adorable.
And they also have summer camps for elementary school kids, like
Okay.
you know, like the kindergarten all the way up to 5th grade.
Okay.
Most of them are 2 weeks, but there is 1 week option.
There
like
are,
yeah,
okay.
if 2 week doesn't work for you,
Okay.
1 week is okay as well.
Okay.
And then they have summer dance intensives. Those are for the more serious dancers
Okay.
that have been wanting to just, you know, not get rusty during the summer
Okay,
and kind
okay.
of keep up with that. And
Okay.
that's that option as well.
I wonder if for the camps for the younger kids, like the elementary, is there do you have to be a skilled dancer, or could you be a new dancer
Yep.
trying it out?
You can be a new dancer. I
Okay.
think this is a great time in the
Yeah.
summer to
try
try
it out.
something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
In
Try
the school
something
year,
new.
you're so busy. You
Yeah.
don't have time to try things.
Right.
But I think this is a perfect timing to kind of see if your little dancers would be interested in going this
Before
further.
you make the commitment
I hear.
in the
Yep.
fall.
Exactly.
Yeah, try before you buy.
Exactly.
Right?
And they still
Right.
have, you know, openings right now.
Exactly. So you should take advantage of that. So we will link all of these places in the comments, because I think you're going to want to be clicking through to find the schedules and what the costs are. We hope this has been some valuable information for you. I mean, we found some new information that's pretty great to have. So again, thank you for watching episode 34. Elizabeth Pittman, Yvonne Nelson.
Until next time.
Until next time, thanks.